Well, looks aren't everything, and neither is charm. And let's face it, the world is full of handsome, charming men like Max Holder. Oh, of course. What counts is attitude. A winning attitude. Bacon. Okay. Now, you take Asa Buchanan. Now, there's a man who is past his prime in some ways. But when it comes to winning, an attitude. And then there's Max. He never wins. He just dreams. He just smiles. That great, cute little smile, the way his mouth pulls up. You're right, Mother. He's got nothing to recommend him. Tell me, why can't I stop thinking about him?
What's to think about, John? The plan can't miss.
Be careful, Max. Words like that started a lot of people on the road to being defended by me.
John, all we're asking you to do is leak word about this to Ace's protege, this Kane Rogan.
Max, don't. Look, the less I know, the less I know.
I told you, Max. John here's too set in his ways, a burned-out product of modern society.
Luna. All right, Max, is there anything illegal about all of this?
Cross my heart, legal as marriage.
Well, ever since Asa lied to me at that trial, I have been wanting to teach him a lesson.
Well, here's your chance.
It's showtime, folks.
So what do we do now?
Same as always, Russell. You just follow my lead.
Sweetheart, you know, it still isn't too late. You can still change your mind.
No, Megan needs this kidney now.
Not this way. You know, maybe if we wait just a little while longer, the kidney bank will come up with another donor.
No, Clint, there's no one else. And there's no time anymore. I have to, so don't be angry with me, please.
Angry? I'm not angry. Honey, you're one of the bravest people I've ever known. Won't be long now, Megan.
You still haven't told me who the donor is.
It just doesn't matter who the donor is. All that matters is you get this chance, right?
It's not true. What's going on?
Right.
What is it that you're not telling me?
You saw this in a movie, right? No, I got it. You read it in one of those strange books of yours.
John, I know I have an imagination, but I did not invent this. The treasure is real. I know it. I saw it.
Come on. Buried treasure right here in Landview? You gotta be kidding.
Okay, all right. Just try laughing this off, baby.
Are you ready to order, sir?
Yeah, I'll just have the continental breakfast, thank you.
Well, it sure looks like an old coin.
Oh, it says right there, 1772. And there's King George's face on it. Honey, there's a whole mess of these coins just waiting to be dug up. And if this coin is worth as much as I think it is, can you imagine what a whole piggy bank full of them would mean? Shoot, honey, I could open up a New Age bookstore, or I could start a vegetarian catering company, or I could buy a solar-powered car.
Hold off a second. Before you leap into the 21st century, you haven't told me where you found this.
Well, you promised not to tell a living soul.
I won't even tell a dead one.
You know the residential area that's west of town, Beechwood Acres?
I know.
Well, I was walking along the little woods that run back there when I saw it. The most beautiful copper beech tree you ever did see. It was magnificent. And I saw something in the snow right at my foot, and I nudged it with my boot. And there it was, this pretty little coin.
And you think there's more of these underground?
Think it. John, I got a sixth sense about these things, and let me tell you, there's a fortune of gold beneath that tree.
Well, hell, let's go get a shovel and dig it up.
Oh, no can do, baby doll. There's a problem. The property belongs to Max Holden.
So what's the problem? Max is a friend of yours.
Was. The way he's been treating me lately.
Ooh, what's this?
I'm not even going to talk about it.
Come on, Luna. That's why you could talk to me.
I said no, and I mean no. But the way he's been treating me, I don't see any point in telling him about this treasure. But I wanted to ask you something, sweetie. I can't afford to buy the land myself, so I was wondering if maybe you could go in halves with me. I don't have enough cash.
Well, how would that work?
Well, you just go to Max, and you tell him you want to buy the land, but you don't tell him why, of course.
Of course.
Then me and you would go and we dig up the treasure ourselves.
You realize all of this depends on this coin being the real thing.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Sorry, I couldn't help overhearing. I happen to collect rare coins.
You don't say. How about that?
May I sit down?
Oh, of course.
Thank you. Just a hobby, mind you, but, well, I was wondering if I might be able to take a look at it.
John.
I don't see any harm in getting an expert opinion.
Thank you. Huh.
See, it says right there, 1772.
Yeah.
And that was 3 years before the Revolution.
Yeah. Oh, look, that is definitely King George III.
Oh, is it? Look
Ah.
at that.
So it's a real McCoy, huh?
Well, yeah, I'd say it's a fine example of the period, yes. Thank you for letting me look at it.
Oh, well, thank you for your expertise, Mr.
Oh, Rogan.
Oh. Wait, haven't I seen you somewhere before?
Might have, I'm not sure.
Uh-huh.
Well, thank you very much again. I've got to run.
Thank you.
Take care.
Oh, you too.
Your breakfast, sir?
Oh, I lost my appetite. Why don't you put on my tab? Thank you very much.
Okay.
John Russell, you are a bunco artist if I ever saw one. I didn't know you had it in you.
Well, I'll take that as a compliment, I think.
The fish took the bait, now we just got to reel them in.
Yes, Doctor. Right away.
What do you love me?
Oh, Leanne, please.
Max, I want an answer. All right, I may not deserve to be happy, but I deserve a straight answer from you.
Leanne, the last time I said I love you to a woman, I married her. And she broke my heart. So if you're asking me if I see us getting married anytime in the near future, the answer is no. I don't see me getting married again.
Well, Kevin, you know, there's not going to be much time for staying in bed when we have kids.
Kids? Oh, that's way down the line. Way. You do want to have kids, right?
Miss Holden. Miss Holden. You remember me?
Of course, you were here yesterday for counseling. Now, if you'll just sign in.
Oh, could you tell me how much this is going to cost?
The fee is $300. The doctor should be with you shortly if you'll just have a seat.
Hi, Wanda. It's Kevin. Oh, no. We don't have any news yet. They're just about to go into surgery now. Listen, could I talk to Leanne? Oh, she's not. Well, do you have any idea when she'll... No, that's okay. I'll just try to call her later. And listen, Wanda, thanks a lot. All right? Bye.
Kevin, get the gang together, will you?
Is Mom okay?
She's fine. She's fine. Just get your brother and sister.
Yes, sir. Hey, guys, come on. Dad wants to talk to us.
Okay. How's Mom?
Is she all right?
Oh, yes, she's fine. She just wants to see you before they take her down to the operating room.
Yeah. Come on, let's go.
Oh, kids, you be sure and let her know that you love her, okay?
You got it.
We know.
Hey, don't be afraid. You can come closer. They gave me a pill, and I'm just very sleepy, that's all.
Come on, maybe we should let you get some rest and...
Not until I tell you that you guys have to be very strong. For Daddy and for yourselves. And I want you to say a prayer, Megan.
And for you, Mommy.
Thanks.
Dad says to say. We didn't need him to tell us. We love you, Mom.
And that goes for all of us.
Double for me.
And I love you. Each one of you. My Jessie, Joe, and Kevin. You three are my beautiful children. Megan is my child, too. That's why I'm here. If any of you needed something that I could give you, I would. Without hesitation. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, we do, Mom.
I wish I could give Megan my kidney.
I'd give her both of mine.
No. You give her your prayers and your love. That's what you give her, okay? And listen, when we're all home, we'll be able to laugh about this.
I'm sorry, kids. It's time to rock and roll.
I need hugs from my children first. I love you. Honey, I love you.
You too.
Kevin, I love you. You children are my strength and my hope. And I promise you I will be home with your sister. I promise you. Okay? All right. See you. See you.
Megan, no one is keeping anything from you.
And why won't you tell me who the donor is?
Well, that's hospital policy. Organ donors must remain anonymous. Andrew, why don't you just stay here, keep her calm. I'll go check on Dr. Pasquin. Then we'll begin.
Thanks, Larry.
Andrew,
Now, Megan, you heard what Larry said.
just promise me. Promise me, if I come out, that you're going to be here.
Of course I'll be here, and there's no if. You're going to come rolling out of there with a brand new 1992 kidney fully installed, huh?
Yeah, but if something happens.
Megan, nothing is going to happen.
If something happens, please tell Jake how much I love him. Will you do that for me?
Yes, I will.
Leanne. Uh-oh. I'm sorry.
May I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Leanne Demarest.
Oh, I'm sorry. Our records
Look,
are confidential.
Lady, I know she came here to see the doctor. Is she in there right now?
Sir, I really can't let
She's
you
my
know.
wife, okay?
You're... Oh, she didn't say anything
Yeah,
about
well, we were having some problems, and then this pregnancy thing happened. Now, you know, she's not even thinking straight. Please, I gotta talk to her before it's too late.
I'm sorry, but our policy is...
Please, don't tell me about policy, all right? If you or me, somebody you love was in there, what would you do, huh? Nurse, look, I just need to talk to her. That's all I'm asking for.
I'll see what I can do, Mr. Holden.
Miss, all Okay.
But if the doctor's already started the procedure...
Then please, hurry, please.
I see. Is there any way to know how long the surgery's going to take? No, I understand. Thank you.
Is everything okay at the hospital?
Yeah, thank you. All they could tell me is that Vicky and Megan are about to go into surgery, and they probably won't know anything for several hours.
You really got to feel for that family. You know, first Cord and Megan's so weak.
None of that, John. Now, if I know Megan, she's fighting tooth and nail.
And she's got Vicky right by her side.
Amen, amen, amen. And two of them together, this operation's going to work out fine. You can't beat teamwork. Isn't that right, Russell?
Well, if you're referring to our little plan, we've only pulled out the first phase, you know.
Can't get to second without passing first. So what do you think? Kane Rogan went for it, huh?
Did you see the way his eyes lit up when he saw that coin?
No, I tell you, he was trying to play it cool, but he practically was salivating.
I saw him hustle out of here. He practically laid rubber on the floor.
Max, do you think he's going to go straight to the old Copper Beach? Or, you know, he might try to play low and keep it close to his vest. Max, do you think he's going to...
Max.
You're not even... What do you think?
Something wrong? Oh, no, nothing's wrong. Hey, guys, you did great work. Just be ready for phase 2, okay?
Wait, you're not going to have breakfast.
I'll pick up something.
Bet he will, too.
I'm sorry.
Oh, nothing.
Well, shall we order?
Why not? Starvation takes too long.
May I help you?
Yeah, what is the special this morning?
You're looking at him.
You didn't tell Megan, huh?
No.
If she knows that I'm the donor...
She doesn't, she won't, she can't. Everyone on staff knows it's confidential.
Well, even after this is over, she can't know, because if she finds out I'm the donor, she's going to be very, very upset, and her recovery is going to be...
I promise we'll keep the information from her until you're ready to tell her. Now, Vicky, you have got to let this sedative work.
Okay. Did they bring her down yet? I mean,
no
have
more
they started?
questions. You're my patient, my #1 priority. I have to concentrate on your procedure, while Dr. Leclerc concentrates on Megan's. We're a team. He's very good. I'm the best. Okay? Now go to sleep.
Okay.
Dr. Pasquin, you ready? Okay, let's go.
This is the reason to never use soap again. If we promise that
Here.
What are you doing here?
Jason, I don't have to explain myself to you.
I'm your husband.
How dare you come in here telling the nurse that you're my husband?
It worked, didn't it? At least I stopped you from making the biggest mistake of your life.
Look, Jason, what I do with my life is my own business.
Yeah, well, you're doing a real great job of it, aren't you?
What's it to you?
Look, I care about you, Leanne, all right? I'm not going to let you go through with this.
You really didn't have to go to all this trouble. To find me, you could have just called me.
What should I have called you? An egomaniac?
Me? A maniac?
May I take your order?
Yes.
It's 2 coffee, 2 English muffins. The lady and I have a very busy morning ahead of us.
So what do you think?
It's a long shot.
What is?
Plan, what else are we talking about?
Well, you tell me.
If Ace has got one weak spot, it's his greed. But this Kane Rogan fella, he's got big eyes and big teeth, too.
So you think that he'll keep the treasure?
Could be. Nowadays, it seems as every dog for himself. I was walking through the little woods that run back there, and I saw it. The most beautiful copper beech tree you ever did see. It was magnificent.
Well, you're sure right about that. It is beautiful. And there's treasure beneath the tree.
What's going on over at that table? It bothers you, doesn't it?
What table? Where? What are you talking about?
Come on, Luna. You've been staring at Max and that woman. What's her name?
Blair.
Yeah.
You know her?
Well, mostly about her. She was over at Vicky's when we heard about Cord. She's very pretty.
Yeah, if you like that type.
Well, Max seems to.
Max Holden spent too much time in a Texas cat house. He wouldn't know real quality in a woman if he tripped over and... Let's see.
You are a maniac. I have fallen for you. Please, don't flatter yourself, okay? I do not fall.
Mm-hmm. And why you're sitting here and not on a horse?
I was just stopping in for a cup of coffee on my way to the stables when a rude, impudent, rather...
Oh, such harsh words for a man who has just treated you to a gourmet feast.
One muffin.
It's English.
So is my saddle. If you'll excuse me. Is there a problem, Mr. Holden?
Actually, there is. You see, it is a brilliant, crisp winter day. My doctor, he said I really need to get out and do more exercise, especially equestrian pursuits.
Do you have a horse here at the club?
No.
Oh, then how do you propose to ride?
With you. I figured I'd ride double behind you.
Uh-huh.
Very sorry about the delay, ma'am. They're ready for you now.
What's this patient doing out here?
There was a snafu in OR.
Dr. Pasquin, is that my... Vicky, oh no, not you. No,
Megan. You have to lie back. You have to keep still.
No, not my mother. I won't let her be my donor, no.
Megan.
No.
I have to. There's no choice.
No, Vicky, I'm not going to let you. No, I don't want you to do this. I don't want her to die.
Go. Go.
No. Vicky.
pH-balanced Woolite cares for the clothes you care about by protecting them while...
Oh, rabbit. Rabbit's freaking me out. Come on. Choo, choo. Much of this treasure you gotta dig yourself, pal. Georgie Porgy. You're one good-looking old man for someone who's 200 years old. Yep. Very beautiful to me.
Falling for the guy, huh?
Don't be silly, John. This is strictly business, dollars and cents. He's my partner.
Oh, yeah. So the sight of Max and Blair together doesn't bother me.
Not one tiny rotten bit. Okay, so it does bother me a little bit, but it's not what you think, John. It's just Max goes gaga every time he sees a pretty figure in a pair of tight pants.
You noticed the pants, too, huh?
See, I can take you teasing me like this, and it doesn't bother me one bit, because I know you're strictly business. But, Max, we can't afford for him to lose his focus right now.
You really expect me to believe that it's strictly business between you two?
Look, I just hate to see him lose his head over another female.
Well, particularly if that female ain't you, huh?
I told you that's a lie.
Sweetheart, saying and doing are two different things. And I need action.
Actually, what are you talking about?
Dinner.
John, we've tried that before.
Like I said, your heart belongs to Max, whether you know it or not.
What time and where? What's the matter? Can't you take yes for an answer? You got to keep yourself open to all kinds of possibilities. That's my motto.
Something tells me that I'm going to regret this.
I will be a proper gentleman, I promise. Unless you prefer I'm not.
No, I always prefer gentlemen, but I still don't know about this riding double thing.
It's easy. I grew up in Texas riding that way.
In other words, you could only afford one horse.
What is it with you and money all the time? Money, money, money. Yeah, okay, we only had one horse, but that is besides the point.
What is the point?
Come with me and I'll show you.
All right. You come with me and show me the point.
If you insist.
Yes, I do. And it will give me a chance to talk to you about something.
Oh, it sounds so serious.
You can be serious, can't you?
Absolutely.
Good.
What is green and blue and yellow and pink?
I don't know.
Neither do I, but it's crawling up your neck.
Ah, Rex!
Okay, sorry. Serious. Yahoo serious. Deadly serious. After you, Miss Daimler.
Now, Sarah, you are not going to lose your sister.
I know, but Andrew, what if something...
No ifs. This operation is going to succeed. And not because I say so. Because I know the people. Vicki and Megan together. Come on, how can they lose?
Okay.
You don't want a pep talk, do you?
No.
How about a prayer?
I think that would be a very good idea.
Clint, would it be all right if I said a prayer?
I think it'd be more than all right, Reverend. Kids, come on.
Lisa and I would certainly appreciate it right now, wouldn't we, darling?
Father, Vicki and Megan have given hope and joy to so many, and not just their friends and their family, but to all those whose lives they touched. And so now we ask that you send our love to them through you. Watch over them, ease their pain, and if it is your will, return them to us so that we may continue to love them and be loved by them. In the words of the 23rd Psalm, the Lord is my shepherd.
I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest the table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. And I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
How can you cook a complete chicken dinner in as little as 20 minutes?
Really?
I'm talking about a complete chicken dinner in 20 minutes.
I mean it, Jason. I'm going to call the doctor.
Well, go on and call him. A father's got rights.
You are not his father.
He doesn't know that. By the time he sorts this all out, maybe you're going to come to your senses.
What's the matter with you? Why are you doing this? This isn't your baby. What do you care what happened?
Damn it, I told you, Leanne. I care about you even if you don't. And I know you. You want to have this baby.
You know, it really amazes me how everyone thinks they know me better than I know myself.
Do you know what you want?
I didn't ask to get pregnant, Jason. I don't want to be pregnant.
I didn't ask you what you don't want. I'm asking you what you do. Before you do something you can't undo, you gotta know the difference.
It's not like I can just stop time, you know, while I figure out what the right thing to do is.
Yeah, well, you do this. You go through this. You're not gonna be able to forget it, Leanne. All right? That's not you. This is gonna hang on you for the rest of your life.
Well, that's my problem.
Well, what do you deserve that kind of punishment for? Did you do something that was so terrible?
Yes, I did. I was stupid, Jason, okay? I did something without thinking.
Oh, yeah, and now you're thinking, right? Now everything's real clear. If you can look me in my eyes and tell me that you're doing this for all the right reasons, okay. But maybe, all right? Just maybe. Maybe there is some punishment you're looking for. Maybe yourself or some guys down the line. I don't know. They treated you wrong or something.
They don't want a baby, Jason.
They? Who's that they?
Max and Kevin. Okay, there. Something else I should be really proud of.
Well, nobody's here to judge you,
Except
all right?
me. You know, when Max told me that he had no interest in marrying me, I couldn't tell him, Jason. I couldn't tell him about my problem. And then there's Kevin. He gave me an engagement ring. I mean, for Pete's sake, it was his grandmother's ring, Jason. He wanted to marry me. And yeah, for just a minute there, I considered it. I mean, I would have security, and I would have a home, and I would have family. And yeah, I would have all that kind of money for my baby. But when I tried to talk to him about it, he made it perfectly clear that he didn't want children right away. I mean, my God. He wants to take me skiing in Aspen. He wants me to take me scuba diving in Jamaica. He has no interest in raising a child.
It's just a kid.
Well, so there you go. My two potential husbands have different ideas. So you tell me, how am I supposed to bring a baby into this world without a father, or at least a father's name?
What is that you're talking about? You're acting like we're in the Dark Ages here. This is your baby, all right? If you want to have this baby, nobody's going to tell you different.
That's right. Nobody, Jason, not even you.
I'm just trying to help
I know you're trying to help me, Jason. This is my decision, all right? It's my choice.
Leanne. All right. You're right, all right? It's not what Max wants or what Kevin wants or what I think. It comes down to you.
Thank you.
But I want you to know something, all right? I'm gonna stand by you no matter what decision you make. What's that old Carole King song, huh? You got a friend, and you got one, whether you like it or not.
Are you ready now? No, there is still so much about you that I don't know.
Well, that makes us even. There's a lot about me I don't know either.
Starting with this dream.
Oh, the dream where I'm in the sauna with the Norwegian female hockey team? Oh, yes.
Serenity.
Serenity, what about it?
Well, all you've told me is that there's this land that you want to develop into a resort spa.
You never know who may be listening. As a matter of fact, you could be a spy for the other side.
What other side?
I'm just not at liberty to speak right now. Let's just say that negotiations are at a very sensitive stage.
Negotiations? You don't have the land?
Of course I have the land.
Oh.
I don't own the land.
Oh, but you have the financial backing to take possession. Don't you?
These are tough times in the investment banking business, and money as tight as it is, one must proceed with extreme caution and
You
care.
don't have the money or the land.
I'm working on it. What? You're looking at my face? I got a blueberry jam on it.
It's a very nice face.
Well, thank you. We've been together a long time.
There's so much to like about you, Max Holden.
Please tell me. Don't leave anything out.
You're handsome,
Mm-hmm.
funny, charming.
Kind of small women I help. Hold animals across the street. Oh, I think I got a little backwards there, didn't I?
In every way, a totally disarming man.
No, au contraire. See, I have disarm. And I have disarm.
No. Seriously. All you really have is a dream and a handful of mud. Am I right?
Oh. What's wrong?
Well, tell me if I'm wrong.
Let me get this straight. I stand accused of being a dreamer?
Well, aren't you?
Guilty as charged.
So, this magic mud that you found is just that. Mud.
For now.
Max,
Things change.
mud is mud.
Where did diamonds come from?
I'm sorry?
Diamonds. I mean, they don't start out in those little glass cases in jewelry stores. Where do they come from?
What's your point?
Coal. That is where diamonds come from. Plain, ordinary, cheap coal. But you give it time and patience and just the right conditions. And a lump of coal turns into the most beautiful, precious substance in the world. What does that tell you?
That in 5 million years you're gonna be rich?
Well, sooner than that, I hope.
I've known dreamers before. They always think that the lucky strike is just around the corner.
This time it is.
Uh-huh.
I've gambled and lost. I've had hopes and dreams blow up in my face. But serenity is one dream that is going to come true. You watch, you'll see. I want to make it come true.
Oh, I never said you weren't a good talker.
It's not just talk with me.
That remains to be seen.
You're a cynic?
Skeptic.
Uh-huh. I was that way once.
And what changed you? Love of a good woman?
No. The love of a bad one. Made me realize it's all in my hands. Whatever I want to be. Whatever I want to make of my life. Anything I want. It's up to me to go out and get it.
Nice philosophy. Too bad it hasn't worked.
Says who?
Asa, I know you have a lot on your mind, but I was thinking...
Look, I don't pay you to think, Kane. Just hold down the fort while I'm here at the hospital.
Hold on, Asa. I'm worried about Megan, too. Is she doing all right?
I don't know. It's still wait and see. The doctors have done the transplant, but they're still in there with Vicky and Megan.
Well, surely that must be a good sign. I mean, they're probably...
Wait a minute. I don't know what it means, Kane, and you don't know what it means, unless, of course, you've impersonated a surgeon on one of your days.
No, I haven't. Look, Asa, I'll let you go, okay?
Oh, thank you so much.
But as soon as the surgery is over and the doctors give the thumb up, we need to talk, all right?
You're not thinking of asking me for a raise. If you are, forget it. You still have a lot to prove to me, boy.
Asa, proving myself and my worth is what I have in mind.
I've managed to dig up something quite interesting.
Well, bully for you, but whatever it is, it can wait, can it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it can wait. For now.
Who are you talking to, darling?
My new assistant, he was asking about Megan. After what he's done to her, he's got some nerve.
Well, Clint, I don't think Megan holds any grudges. Kane Rogan included.
He's right, Kate. Now's not the time or place.
It's just the power of positive thinking, right, Grandpa?
Isn't true, Buchanan. Always think. Power, positive thinking, always wins. You remember that, Jessica, can you?
Here we go.
I could tell you about the time that I was caught in a bear trap in the middle of Wyoming. I mean, I thought I was gone for sure. 5 days in a howling blizzard.
I thought it was 4.
You know, I thought it was 3.
Suture. More suction. Looking good, looking good. We'll close her up and then we're out of here. Call over to OR and see how Dr. Leclerc is doing with Megan.
Yes, Doctor. Doctor, we have an irregular rhythm.
Get Dr. Woolick in here.
Yes, Doctor.
That's just what he was afraid of. The surgery might trigger another stroke.